All right, Pete Hansen is ready to work against Ryan Cole, fifth-year senior left fielder for Notre Dame. Hansen deals, and away we go.
Pete Hansen, for the most part, has had a lot of great ones the entire year, but his last time out, 4 innings, 7 hits, gave up 6 runs.
We heard it is a veteran group for Notre Dame, 1 through 9. There are fifth-year seniors, there are true seniors, there is 1 junior. Here's his 0-2. Breaking ball lifted to center. And Doug Hodo started to his right, now meanders in that start against East Carolina. In the air, right field. Dylan Campbell goes back on the track at the wall. It is gone. Jared Miller goes deep, and the Irish strike first.
Maybe we are going to see it again today.
Wait a second.
What happened to that 20-mile-an-hour wind?
That ball cut right through it, didn't it?
1-1 is served into left center, and Doug Hodo is on it. 2 down. Hansen deals and gets a roller right side at Ivan Melendez, who flips. Inning over.
So we go left-hander to left-hander. Both of them have had great seasons. Both of them are coming off one of their worst starts of the year. It was the same thing for John Michael Bertrand against Tennessee.
They're batting for head coach David Pierce. Doug Hodo at the top. The speedy Eric Kennedy. The star Ivan Melendez. Cut on and missed. 93 up the ladder for John Michael Bertrand to strike out Doug Hodo.
A little slow him down, speed him up right there. So back-to-back sliders, one on the back foot.
Bouncing ball right side, and Carter punts gloves for the second out. Payoff pitch. Melendez hard on the ground to third, right at Jack Brannigan. And John Michael Bertrand works a 1-2-3. 2 seasons, started his career at Furman. And now the second begins with Dave LaMotta, the catcher, roping a single into left. Another 1-2. Cut on and missed. Hansen strikes out Brannigan. On a line into center field, and it drops in front of Hodo. LaMotta stops at second. 2 on for the Irish here in the second.
Some respect right there for Douglas Hodo's arm. I thought for a second there that LaMotta, granted the catcher, but I thought for a second he was maybe going to take the base. A fastball out over the plate.
0-2 again. He went around. Hansen strikes out Coetzee. 2 gone.
We've now seen that sequence from both left-handers, KP, right?
Yeah.
The breaking ball down and then that 4-seamer up and in, just like he started the count, which you said they could tell he was not comfortable.
On the ground, a trickler to Skylar Messenger. Throws on the run, and Pete Hansen does it.
Was perfect or not.
Now this goes up the middle. Miller on the backhand, jumps, throws, got him! To retire Skylar Messenger.
He tipped his own hat to himself. That's when you know it's good.
Jared Miller put on a show. How about a little Jeter jump throw?
Upon review, the call at first will be overturned.
You're on it.
Safe at first.
2-2. On the ground to short, and Preisner handles the hop. Throws out Ardoin. Third inning, Notre Dame up by 1, and Ryan Cole gets hit up and in by Pete Hansen. Eggs here in the turning. And Cole does take off, and he swipes second. Right on cue, boys. Hansen's payoff. On the ground, past the dive of Messenger, into left. Cole stops at third, and Notre Dame has him at the corners with nobody out.
Other fan bases generally don't like. But these are 2 of them. It's both of them.
Messenger gets the force on Miller. Cole scores from third. Notre Dame leads 2-0 on a slow roller off Putz's back. Look who it is.
The sheriff certainly said the name on his hat a few times in his career.
0-2. Cut on and miss. Hansen with a fastball strikes out Jack Ziska.
I feel like I'm being set up, so I wasn't sure there.
Hansen strikes out LaMotta. Back-to-back Ks and Pete Hansen for Texas. And he walks on a 9-pitch plate appearance to begin this bottom of the third. Runner goes, and it's lined up the middle into center field, a base hit. Campbell speeds to third, gets a stop sign there, and the Horns have him at the corners with nobody out.
Honestly.
Cut on and miss.
But what would make more sense is if he throws that back foot slider and then he swings right over the top of it, because then you don't have to come back and elevate it. So the setup before was this one. Hodo took it.
Out of the Texas 2 spot. Squares, drops it down. Bertrand goes to second, gets the force. Texas is on the board as Campbell scores from third.
Gutsy.
It never entered my mind that he would spin and throw that ball to second base. He barehands it too. Watch him. Now, Kennedy gets the job done right here. Scores a run. Texas now within one. Barreled up. Keep it fair.
On a line into center field. Base hit Melendez. Faltini goes first to third. Should say Kennedy at third on the base knock from Melendez.
We talked about it. This is not just a guy up there trying to hit the ball.
He's a really good hitter.
Oh, he is left stranded aboard here in the bottom of the third. We'll play against Texas A&M on Sunday afternoon. Off of Hansen's glove, Faltini charges and has no play. Brannigan flies. He's on to begin the fourth. Look at Paul Maneri. Took him here 20 years ago.
Look who's next to him. Brian O'Connor.
Yeah. Yes.
Y'all are that
specifically
close, huh?
had my name on it, and he picked it up, made it happen.
Brooks Coates lines it into left field, base hit, and Brannigan shows off those wheels. First to third in the face of Kennedy, and Notre Dame's got him at the corners again. Brings up the 9-hole hitter. Spencer Myers drops it down. Hansen flaps. Got him. Let's see if Notre Dame wants a review. That is the signal from Jack Brannigan. But for now, what is a fabulous play by Pete Hansen.
That right hand gets to the front of the base.
I thought it did before the tag. With the other one, there it looks like the tag is there. I thought the tag was a tick or two later.
This is the
It'll show. It looks like it's there.
No, it's not there yet. There it is.
I think
and his fingers are above it, KP.
Upon review,
I wouldn't do that.
the call on the field will be overturned to safe.
We have overturned 2. In the air, right field. Campbell goes back, still on the move, and he makes the catch. Coates tags and it advances safely to third.
Boy, Messenger really thinks he popped off the base. Kevin Sweeney, the third base umpire, disagrees, but Trey Faltini throws a bazooka to third base, and let's see if he pops off here.
Upon review, the call of safe at third base is confirmed. Texas will be charged with a challenge.
And that hits Jared Miller. So it loads the bases. Second hit batter by Pete Hansen. And Miller with something to say. Hansen's 0-1. On a line to second and caught by Staley. For these couple of weeks. First pitch swinging, and Skylar Messenger at Carter Putz with a bobble and a recovery. Grounded to short his first time. And he skies this one short right. Coates comes in. Miller out. Coates there. His 2-2 again. Got on and missed. Elevates at 92, and he strikes out Ziska.
Pitching in the College World Series, but the home run from Lamont. I mean, a guy with 1 home run on the year hits a 2-run homer to tie the game up in the 7th against the #1 team in the country.
On a line into left, and it drops down in front of Kennedy. So back-to-back singles. Hansen's 3-2. Runners go. It's on the ground up the middle into center. LaManna scores, and Notre Dame leads by 3 here in the 5th inning.
And Link Jarrett continues to play an aggressive brand of baseball on the base pass. The runner's in motion. Hansen goes back to the fastball.
Faces Brooks Coates after 3 straight singles.
You got to third.
So the veteran Stevens gives Notre Dame another run.
Now you can pick to third, but you can't fake to third anymore. And if you do it, you got to throw.
And now first pitch swinging from Brooks Coates in the shallow left.
Wow, look at this ball.
Kennedy. Breaking ball pulled past Melendez down the right field line. It scores Preisner from second. And Notre Dame leads by 5.
Well, I think Spencer Myers heard me, and he's pretty ticked. Like, what are you talking about, bunt? I got 2 outs and runner scoring position. He made it to game 3. They beat #1 UCLA.
Runner takes off. Ardoin's throw is a dart. to get Spencer Myers. 9-1 for Texas, and Dylan Campbell
All right.
singles into center. He is on for the second time after a 9-pitch walk. Campbell takes off, a wave and a miss, and Lamanna's throw does not get Campbell. On Trey Faltini, singled his first time and swings and misses. Fouled off right into the glove of Dave Lamanna. His 2-2. Rope left side base hit for Doug Hodo. That scores Dylan Campbell. And here comes Texas in the 5th inning.
And credit David Pierce, right? You don't play scared.
2-1. Melendez on the ground up the middle, and Miller takes it to the bag himself. We are in bracket 1. Notre Dame leading Texas as well. The winners of this game here and Oklahoma will meet on Sunday night.
There's a bunch of talent walking around here this week. Total package.
On the ground by Carter Potts, Messenger, Staley in time for 2. Texas needed that.
Got me off the hook. I had promised the guys.
We need to give a happy birthday to Karen because it was supposed to be a birthday trip.
It's been a weird year, Chris. I just feel very grateful. I got to do what I wanted to do with my life for 39 years.
For late in the ball game.
Todd bounces it left side as Staley takes off. Preisner retires Todd.
He of 3 degrees went out there and spun a great one for Notre Dame. Little hat tip on the way off. He'll give way to the right-handed Rayon now.
0-2 to Messenger. Goes past Lamanna to the backstop, and Staley scores. Well, that baseball moved all the way to the backstop, and this is a 3-run game now in the 6th. Second team all conference. Strikes out. 0-2. And a strikeout again from Alex Rayo. So he punches out a pair.
Two-seamers got that much.
It goes right back to it to strike out Lamanna.
Looked like something didn't feel quite right. Doesn't look like it there.
No, sir. Strikes out the last 2. The last few innings for the Horns. Campbell hits it right at Brannigan. Oh, that was smoked.
Troy's like, dude, don't hit it at him. Like, that's not smart batting.
We talked about this. We talked about this. Don't hit it really hard at somebody. Twice.
Oh, man. It's just not smart batting.
Meanwhile, Rayo's 3-0, and it's a 4-pitch walk. 2-2. Got him swinging. 0-2 again. Is pulled right side at Staley. 1-2-3 for Stevens. South Carolina this year, 495 to dead center. But he strikes out here on the fastball from Finley.
The Irish have just been a tick better tonight on the mound.
On the ground left side, and Brannigan bobbles, recovers, throws in time.
So the story behind the bananas is rally bananas. So they eat them late in innings. This was started a few weeks ago. You'll notice something good happens. They take a bite.
Its goal. And the rally banana has worked.
Well, Carter Potts drives this to right center, and God! Chomp those bananas. One, and Jack Ziska grounds it at Faltini. Inning over.
Talking about.
Hit well into center, but that's Spencer Myers. Makes the catch. Finley's 0-1. On the ground left side at Preisner. 2 down in the ninth. 0-2 pitch. And a trickler left side. Brannigan on the run. And Notre Dame takes down Texas in the opener here on day 1 in Omaha.